Cameron Jackson. Welcome to Non-Fictitious News.
Fighting broke out overnight between Washington and the Israeli-Syrian border. Initial reports claim Israeli jet fighters bombed a guerrilla base, killing at least 49 soldiers and 13 civilians. Damage to the base is said to be heavy, and the Israeli jets are reported to have made it back to their headquarters safely.
These are the headlines. Only hire skinny people? Vern Troyer sex tape ban ends today. Jack Black does drugs. And now the top story. Only hire skinny people? Many companies are discriminating against fat people because of a high cost of health insurance. Report shows that many companies are hiring more skinny people because fat people pose a health risk. And as a result, most companies are getting charged higher insurance rate. What I say to this is, what in ham sandwich are they talking about? Why are these companies or even listening to these insurance companies and studies and such? And what are they going to do? They're going to eliminate all fat people from the workforce? Or what would constitute as a fat person? Would they be 1 pound over or 100 pounds over? Now, I do understand that, being healthy is a good part of living. In other words, you want to take care of yourself, you want to exercise, but my goodness sake, for these companies to actually discriminate against people who are a little overweight or slightly overweight, now that's just ludicrous. I say to these companies, if you do not want good people, if you want the insurance company to dictate what type of employees you should hire, then you should be an insurance company, not any other industry. So that's what I have to say about that. And now, something that's totally unrelated to fat people or anything of that sort. Vern Troyer sex tape ban ends today. Vern Troyer, mini-me. The guy is actually releasing his sex tape. Oh my God, who wants to watch it? He's no taller than 3 foot tall. Not to say that it couldn't be entertaining, but who wants to watch a sex tape of mini-me and some random girl in a compromising position? Come on, let's be real. I mean, Paris Hilton, fine. All the other, these celebrities, fine. But mini-me, though he's a celebrity, though he's a funny guy, though he's been in many movies, when it comes to physicalities, when it comes to, actually getting turned on, no way. I say, scrap it, Vern. Just scrap it. Burn it. Do what you got to do. You're not going anywhere with your sex tape. And that's all I have to say about that. And now, another top story. Jack Black does drugs. Jack Black, known for all of his movies such as High School Rock and his recordings, admit that he has experimented with drugs in his past. No duh! Have you ever seen any of his movies? Have you ever heard any of his recordings? My goodness, the guy has to be on drugs. Don't tell me you've experimented. And why do these movie stars always feel like they have to reveal something, what is commonly accepted among them as something so, so confounding to all of us? My goodness, Jack Black does drugs? Okay, I believe you. It's a known fact. Some of the stuff that he does, you have to be on drugs. And besides, he's in Hollywood. To me, everyone in Hollywood does drugs. Except with a few exceptions, such as maybe people like Tom Hanks or Dennis Miller or people like that. But for the most part, I just have to presume that all of them do it. All right, and that's all I have to say about that. This has been Non-Fictitious News. I'm Cameron Jackson. Have a good evening.
Fighting broke out overnight between Washington and pilots are reported to have made it back to their headquarters safely.